So I thought I'd settle for something a little bit calmer, a lot less danger in comparison to the last time you saw me up Striding Edge. The problem this week, however, is that I've got a battle with the wind and the driving rain. I'm doing my best trying to shield myself away from this wind and driving rain. There's a clump of rocks I'm currently hid behind. I parked at Grasmere, which is in the central Lake District, and I've headed up to a place called Alcock Tarn, nice little tarn, up to get some decent compositions. But main concerns was how do I keep myself out of this wind and rain. I'm going to see what I can get, but it really is a battle. I think I'm going to have to cut my losses. It's absolutely horrendous. It's getting to a point where it's quite unworkable. There's some lovely pine trees I've seen, but I just can't get to them because basically facing the oncoming driving rain and the wind is horrendous. The weather forecast did say up to 50 mph wind, so it's my own fault, I suppose.
Okay, so I was optimistic with the weather forecast and I got it wrong. Not to worry. Shame really, but it did defeat me. So I will return, no doubt about it, because there is some decent views around. So on my way down I found this little wooded area just to find a retreat really, just to escape from the wind, rain and dry off. Take my bag off and just reflect.
That's a shame, real shame I had to come down and I was defeated because the light began to come through, loads of moodiness in the clouds, but horrendous conditions. I just couldn't find anything that I like to shoot. Driving rain, just nigh impossible to get anything. So I've just found this little pine forest just to escape from the wind and the rain. It's still going, it's relentless. I'm just hoping. It's still early, a few hours left yet until sunset, so I'm still living hope, fingers crossed.
Fully refreshed from a couple of miniature cups of coffee, I decided to carry on and headed up to a fell called Stone Arthur. Small fell at around 500 metres, and always optimistic. I knew something was going to happen, surely. The clouds were starting to show some mood, and every now and then some nice rays of light were appearing.
So the weather did improve in terms of it stopped raining since you last saw me sheltered away in that pine woodland. I've headed up to a small fell called Stone Arthur, about 500 metres, and I've been absolutely battered to death by the wind. I think it's actually got worse. I've got to the point where I've been wandering around for about half an hour and I still haven't found much. There's this lovely formation, rock formation, forms some lovely leading lines and diagonals, but there's nothing beyond that that really attracts my attention in terms of background. Wide angle lens is on. I've been handheld. I can't even stand the tripod up, it's that bad. It really is probably one of the worst experiences I've had in terms of wind and trying to find a composition. I am failing at this moment in time. I will not be defeated. You're seeing a lot of me sat down today, I know. It's because I'm having to hide behind large rocks just to shield myself against this wind. It has battered me. It has battered me today. I've ventured further up. There's a rocky outcrop, trying to find the right shapes. I don't want to just plant any old rock in the foreground. It's got to have leading light, it's got to be the right one. But not only that, I'm after some depth as well.
So by this time I'm both physically and mentally exhausted, just wandering around the fells trying to find the right foreground and background interest. And look at this, loads of potential but really struggling. Here are some images which I did manage to capture on that day. So this shot takes us back to Alcock, Tarn. You've got some lovely mood going on in the sky, the foreground, interest of the S-curve, all a bit too messy, not balanced enough for me. Next shot is of the lovely rock formation found at the top of Stone Arthur. Really struggled with getting the right complementary background with this. Not a bad black and white conversion though. Next shot is of some rocks again found near the top of Stone Arthur. Lovely light falling on the moss in the foreground. Works better with a square crop, but again struggling with background. Next shot, my favourite shot of the day, telephoto, long lens of Coniston. Lovely layers, some nice light beams going on there, creating some nice mood.
So the light is quickly fading, it's coming to the end of the day. I probably didn't come away with a portfolio image, although I was quite pleased at that Coniston shot. I was looking at a specific shot today, and because I didn't come away with it, that's why I'm quite disappointed. As I said, I wanted foreground, midground and background, and it simply wasn't there. So this is all about accepting failure, or accepting that sometimes you don't come away with what you want, which is what it's all about. It's all about the fun, isn't it? I hear a lot of vloggers say, yeah, but it's important to get out, and yeah, it is, but I always want to come away with an end product. Anyway, there you go. That's the end of the day for me. Remember, take a look at my portfolio on my website, jamesrburnsphoto.com. Until next time, take care of yourself. Bye bye for now. Keep smiling.